Welcome, Libra. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your full moon in Taurus reading. As you know, Taurus rulership is shared with you. Venus, the planet Venus, is being highlighted at this time in your chart, your natural ruler. And this is going to affect you in the area of your life that is about your sharing resources with others, investing with others, commitments to building wealth with others or building your resources together. This is a general reading, so it isn't going to resonate for all of you. However, if you're interested in a personal reading, information about that is in the description box below, where I am featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. I would be honored if you would take advantage of that, and I'm grateful for you being here and all the support that you give me, even as I'm getting a tremendous head cold. So let's get started with your overall energy, Libra, the star. The star is about a hopeful experience, a sense of a hopeful vision emerging from a lot of difficulties, trials, and tribulations that you are withstanding at this time. And in fact, you have been through what is often called a dark night of the soul, a long period in which you have faced your inner demons, looked at behaviors and patterns of behavior that you feel have restricted you, have limited you, or held you back in some way. And understanding your role in that, you are now getting in touch with the sense of your own potential, a claiming of your actual authentic desires, which is inspiring you as the ability to claim what you want, to see what you want, is those opportunities to obtain those things are emerging around you. That's part of the magic you're experiencing that is leading to a sense of hopefulness, as if your North Star has emerged clearer than before. In the 10th house, your social identity, the way others see you, the sun. Libra, this is stunning. You are allowing yourself to move and be supported by things that resonate with who you actually are. There is a sense of joy that is emerging in a way that is setting you up to be an accidental leader. And I say accidental because for many of you, and of course it depends on other aspects of your chart or your situation, leadership is not necessarily your go-to. Your go-to is collaboration, sharing, partnership. That's a way in which you are comfortable working with others as a team member, as a part of a collective. But this is where you are learning to accept who you are and allow yourself to stand up and stand out, to shine for the things about you that are unique, that give you joy, that motivate your creative ability to work with others. This is a skill with people, a dispassionate passion for joy, for pleasure, for enjoying the work that you do and doing it playfully. This is something that is incredibly inspirational to others and is incredibly liberating to you. In the first house, the High Priestess. This is your perspective, Libra. This is where you have learned quite a bit, I would say, particularly with Pluto leaving Capricorn after 15 plus years. Really understanding what you've learned from a practice of this long, dark night of the soul. This is, again, collecting the wisdom from the information and knowledge you've gained about who you are. This is a place of deep reflection. This is a place where you may withhold all of the knowledge or wisdom or strategy that you believe is appropriate in your effort to not only absorb the changes within you and your life, the change in your direction or emphasis, but also the way that you are allowing others to share and participate in this former movement. You are in a deep state of reflection and you keep that to yourself. This knowledge, this wisdom is something you withhold, and others are picking up on it. In collective spaces, you're able to shine and be your unique self. But when it comes to your approach to your everyday, your perspective, you are really trying to absorb the vast wealth of information and self knowledge that you have accumulated. And this is part of you claiming a new position, a new role, perhaps this leadership role or role as an authority. The Eight of Wands in the fourth house of your home, your foundation, your roots, is describing a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of information coming towards you. There may be a lot of conversations, a lot of networking and connecting with people that are being referred to you by other people. So this is about building up your information pool, the way in which you can discuss possible efforts together. You can be apprised and invited into efforts that, with your engagement, with your inclusion, and the inclusion of others, has a considerable impact in a way that you would never have imagined. So I see a number of forces beginning to revolve around the way that you are stepping into a kind of authority or leadership that is looking different. It suits you in a way that does not diminish your uh, your recognition, your commitment to the team, to the group effort, to the collaboration. You're not undermining that at all by taking a stronger voice in your part. In the seventh house of significant others, we have the Judgment card. And this is feeling like an opportunity is emerging. And I do feel that this is connected up very precisely with Pluto moving into Aquarius on the 19th of this month. This is favorably aspected to any placement in Libra, because of the air trine, harmonious energy between the air signs. There are opportunities that are emerging that have never existed before, and you are recognizing those in a way that is making things that reflect your mission, your purpose, your call to service, are potentially supported by new technologies, new cellular innovations and what we know about genetics, epigenetics, to the way that we communicate, not simply throughout the globe, transnationally, but how we are able to communicate intergalactically. I made that up, interplanetarily. You know what I mean. The potential is mind boggling, and the way it is already impacting our world requires us to learn new things, to keep up, to figure out which of these new innovations can be tools that are going to advance our mission, how we can participate in a way that includes our voices. So, this is a beautiful redo, I feel, for many of you, a chance to land successfully in terms of your own vision of mission and purpose. If this is resonating for you so far, Libra, please like this video. Please share this with others that might find it useful. And please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the beautiful Health card. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I definitely see ways in which you are claiming vibrant health, and that is at the very top, the midheaven, your North Star in the reading. And it isn't a mistake that the star card, which also can represent our North Star, is here. But personally, your North Star is being internalized for you so that you recognize that the liberation to be yourself sounds simple, but it's taken a lot of learning, a lot of challenges to accept that self and then to be joyful about it. That joy that is modeling to others the sheer abundance of the universe and resources we have to work with at any moment, the exhilaration, the playfulness with which we each can combine our resources in unique and interesting ways that still get us to the sacred task of our missions. I'm going to clarify the High Priestess here with the Page of Wands. This is all about your openness, your willingness to try things, try new things, to learn new things. This is very uh, um, aligned with this openness to new innovations, new information, new technology that has never existed in the way that it does now before, so that you are excited, enthused, inspired by just chunking off a piece of some of this information and finding a way to implement it into your plans, into your life. So this is as much about a complete lifestyle as it is about the pursuit of your goals. In the fourth house, the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Wands. You are releasing a lot of expectations of others. You have completed something significant. You are concluding your obligations to something in a way that helps you maintain your sense of pride because of the pride that you take in the work that you do. However, by completing this task, this journey, this professional exploration or path that you've been on, you are surrendering what you no longer feel is relevant to your vision, the pursuit of that. But you do know that this has prepared you for the tasks, the responsibilities, the obligations that you assume when you move on a path that is more reflective of who you are. There is likely to be a good deal of physical exhaustion at this time. Hence, the idea that health is holistic, needs to be holistic for you to bring your whole self to what you do in a way that you often in the past brought that whole self to the support of others' success. The Judgment card in the seventh house is clarified by the Two of Swords. This is really such a Libra card in some ways. The decision making, perhaps vacillation, perhaps gaining the information necessary to make an informed decision, anxiety about the critical juncture that you're at in your life. You feel that feels like pressure, but you, in many ways, have already chosen what is right for you, the path for you. You already know what that is as you have been developing yourself, doing the work to understand how you have held yourself back from this particular kind of authentic success in the past. So knowing what is right for you, knowing the right path forward, still comes with concerns and anxieties about those you feel you may be leaving behind. And this is something that you can answer for yourself within, knowing that any way in which you improve or elevate your life, your circumstances, your situation, improves the lives of others. That's what people need to see. This kind of success that comes on your individual terms. And that is what you know is forward for you, but you also know it isn't easy. It brings up fears, it brings up anxieties because this matters to you. And in many ways, the fear is evidence of how much you care about this, how much you care about getting this right. The Sun card in the 10th house is clarified by the Queen of Cups. So, as we are focused on how we share resources with others, making decisions about the way we're investing with others, how we're investing in our own resources vis-a-vis the group needs or the needs of others that may, in some cases, be a distraction, may, in fact, be supportive. But this all comes from a commitment to your authentic self, a full acceptance that you are here exactly as you are for a reason. And when you know that, you have power. The power of your concern, your care, your love, your nurturance, your attention is something that feeds you first and foremost. And again, we look at how this reflects upon our health, how taking care of ourselves in every finite detail that helps us relax, be confident, be in the flow with others, no longer threatened by things they do, understanding that you are protected, you are supported. You understand how to make those choices in a way that has been honed by experience, how to trust your emotions that indicate to you, that verify when you're on the right path. When you feel this happy, this alive, this engaged in the world, this joyful, you're on the right path. I'm going to finish up this reading, Libra, with a flora and fauna of Africa, and hope that this reading has given you some insight. And I pulled the golden wolf, and the key word is intuition. That's something that's come up quite a few times in this reading. Self-discovery is never ending. Embrace the changes you need to make to evolve to your fullest potential. Thank you so much for this reading, Libra. Until next time, namaste.